In this tutorial, we will demonstrate how to create and configure Amazon RDS. For this demonstration, we have already logged into AWS Management Console. Our first task is to configure RDS. To do that, click on Services drop-down and select RDS. We'll click on Get Started Now. We are now provided with all the engine options that we can choose from. We'll select MySQL and click on Next. We are provided with the option to choose the use case. Since we are using this for testing purpose, we'll select Dev and Test and click on Next. Now, we are provided with the option to specify the DB details. The DB engine selected is MySQL Community Edition. We'll keep the default license model and DB engine version. However, as per our requirement, we can always expand the respective drop-down and select the license model and version of our choice. Next, we'll expand the DB instance class drop-down and select DB T2.micro. Then we are provided with an option for creating a replica in a different zone for high availability. However, for now, we'll keep it as it is. Next, for the storage type and storage size, we'll keep the default selection. Now that we have made all the required selections, we are provided with the estimated monthly cost. Moving on, in the Settings section, we'll specify the DB instance identifier as testDB. As for the master username, we'll specify root. Finally, we'll specify the master password and confirm the same. Do keep in mind that the password we choose should fulfill the password policy provided. Once we have set these details, we'll click on Next. Now, we are provided with the option to configure network and security. We'll select the accessibility to be public. Next, we'll select the default option for the existing VPC security group. Then under the database options, we'll provide the name of our database as BankDB. We'll keep the default selection for all the other options and finally click on Launch DB Instance. The DB instance creating is in process and may take a few minutes to launch. In the meantime, we'll click on View DB Instance Details. So, we are provided with the summary of the DB. We also have a section for CloudWatch, and if we scroll down, we can see that we have metrics for CPU utilization, DB connections, and so on. All these metrics will be available once the DB is successfully launched. This is how we can create and configure Amazon RDS.